Last weekend, Fox 45 cameras caught a rowdy scene in Fells Point.
You can see a crowd forming with people punching and kicking each other despite police officers standing just feet away.
So tonight, Fox 45 is back in Fells as residents voice their frustrations over fights, open containers, and large crowds.
And we used to walk often at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. So now I'm more interested in staying inside more with them instead of taking them out late at night.
Good evening. I'm Kai Jackson.
And I'm Maxine Stryker. Let's go straight to Fox 45's Vincent Hill, who joins us live from Fells Point tonight. Now, Vince, you were there last weekend when that fight broke out. Are you seeing any activity out there tonight, or is it still maybe too early?
Well, Maxine, it's still way too early here in Fells Point. Let me go ahead and show you the scene right now. You can see Baltimore police lined up along with the Liquor Commission. Now, I'm told they may be issuing citations tonight for these open containers. You can see several Baltimore police cars just past that white truck. There's some blue flashing lights there. And down the boardwalk, there's a ton of people there. And of course, people outside of the bars and restaurants, which is what business owners say they want. It's what happens after hours that residents and business owners say they're fed up with.
By day, skateboard, dog walkers, and empty streets. But at night in Fells Point, the streets are full of cars and lined with people. Business owners have long complained about illegal street parties and groups of teens openly drinking in public.
In Fells Point, since 2020, anyone, any age, can openly consume full bottles of hard liquor on the street. Open container, underage consumption, and selling liquors to minors on the streets is unenforced.
Last Saturday, our cameras captured just that. Multiple people with large bottles of alcohol, BPD confiscating several and dumping them into trash cans. Business owners say the open drinking is taking money out of their pockets.
We moved to Ann Street in November. It was very peaceful, quiet, tranquil.
And it's not just business owners fed up with the noisy crowds. Leah Burgess recently moved to Fells Point.
Since the springtime and since the weather has kind of changed a little bit, we've seen just a lot of uptick in just activity, crime.
Crimes like this large fight from last Saturday, the female who started the fight running right past police before throwing her first punch. Or this fight from May 6th, involving a group of males and females. One man was arrested after assaulting an officer trying to break it up.
My girls get scared at night.
Jennifer Chavez has lived in Fells Point for the last 4 years.
I'm afraid to sometimes walk them home at night, not knowing what we're going to get into, because we usually make a trip to 7-Eleven.
According to the latest BPD data, 22 people have been assaulted and 13 robbed in Fells Point so far this year. 6 of those assaults happening in the last month, leaving some residents reconsidering where they live.
We're playing around with a couple of different ideas. I think for right now, we'll stay, but maybe think about moving in the future.
And back out here live, you can see Baltimore police going ahead and setting up these guardrails to block off the square. And that usually happens as it gets darker and as it gets later here in Fells Point. Of course, Baltimore police will be out here throughout the night monitoring. And of course, if anything happens here, we'll bring it to you on air and online at foxbaltimore.com. For now, we're live in Fells Point. Vincent Hill, Fox 45 News.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.